Hello, fellow gamers and fans of Everquest, brought to you by the good people at Project 1999. It's Corvellis, the Druid. Guys, I'm level 21, and it's almost halfway through level 21, so probably gonna get level 22 sometime today. And I want to thank all my friends for coming out, guys. We have Chupacabra,
Hey everybody.
and you're playing Savak. Tell us a little bit about Savak, man.
25 Necro.
Now, not counting your main, Chupa, who is your favorite alt that you're playing right now? The one you're having the most
God,
fun
I
with?
don't know. Yes. It's like a three-way tie, honestly. It depends on what's going on, but Monk, Shadow Knight, and Necro.
Okay, all right, okay. So, and we also have AC Gamer, guys.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode, and I am playing my Shaman level 19. He is, he's about a bubble and a half, a little bit more than a bubble and a half into his level, so it's gonna be a little while before he starts getting any more spells, but I'm having fun playing him. I like his slow when it actually lands. It's amazing.
Now, not counting your main, tell us who you're having, which alt you're having the most fun on right
My
now.
Monk hands down, man. Monk is
Okay.
amazing to play by himself. Thorns is really, really great because he can solo, he can go anywhere he wants, he can feign death so easily, he can pull, he can split. I mean, it's crazy. That guy is a beast. I love it.
We got our friend Will, guys, who's playing his monk Poradana. Give us a little bit of information about Poradana.
Well, she's level 24. I don't know. What else do you want to know about
What's your
her?
favorite piece of gear that she's wearing?
I had a mostly full set of Woo's gear. I was quite happy to get that. Some guy was selling it in the tunnel for really cheap. So I was happy to get that set, but I've since replaced a few of the pieces. I replaced the wrist with the Targu strands. And let's see, what else have I got? I got a cloak from Permafrost that I gave her. But
Okay.
actually, I don't think Woo's comes with a cloak anyway.
Wolf
So.
hide cloak.
Now, your main is
that's it.
Sildan, right?
Yes, that's my main.
And now, do you have another alt that you're really having a blast playing right now?
I like Poradana a lot, but I also like my mage. I've got a level 30 mage that I play,
I love mage.
and she's a lot of fun to play. It's a good. My main is an enchanter, so the mage is a kind of good change of pace from the
Have you
sort of
started your
hectic
epic
life
for
that
your
is
mage
being
yet?
an enchanter.
Have you started for your epic? I think what Alar was asking.
No, I did an epic on my enchanter when I played on test, and I'm kind of. An epic is not really something that I'm super like.
You don't want to do
focused on trying to
twice.
right now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't do it twice. I know what that's feeling like. They keep trying to get me to do my cleric one, and I'm like, I did it once. I don't think I have it in me to do it again, so.
Okay, we also have Nonal, guys. He's playing his Dark Elf cleric Dank Elf.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Now, how about you? Same question for you, Nonal. Do you have an alt that, besides Nonal, that you're really loving playing at the moment?
I have a 54 warrior I like a lot, but right now I'm really into my shaman. He's level 42, and I'm been concentrating on getting him up. I want to get him into 49, 50 range or whatever.
Okay, all right. And last but not least, guys, we have Alar, also known as Bushido Bull. Bushido Bull, tell us a little bit about Gilhadra or Galedra.
Skyledra. She's Skyledra the Gorgeous. That's all that needs to be said.
Okay, now what about you? Do you have another alt that you'd like to talk about, man? Somebody besides Alar that you're really having a blast playing right now?
Probably Honey Brown.
Okay, yeah. Now, Honey Brown's your necromancer, correct?
Yeah,
All right, guys. So
Erudite.
now, if you haven't gleaned it by now, guys, we are over at the Giant Fort in Warsliks Woods. This seems to be a spot that we enjoy coming to. We've been here once before, made a few videos there, and it's been fairly decent experience in my opinion. What do you guys think?
It's pretty
Yeah.
nice. I mean, it's not a dungeon, so you're not going to get that bonus experience or anything along those lines. But the loot can be a little bit better because you can get some of those earrings, and they used to be worth a crap ton when the game first came out. I mean, every wisdom caster out there wants that for their class.
I know my druid wants a couple. I'm
It's like
sure
300.
Tank Elf does too.
Yeah, it's like 300 plat, I think, or something like that.
Now, yeah, with the economy the way it is, but it used to be on live anyways. When it first came out, they were selling on average for about 2K. a piece. So that's crazy cash at the very beginning of the game.
Crazy, just crazy.
Why it was because, like I said, it was early stages. So for you to get 2K, that's basically meant you spent or you kept all the money that you ever made in the entire game, and then you sold like every really good item you got to be able to kind of afford that kind of price. And it was a yeah, you could outfit your entire character for that kind of money back then, but not very well because there wasn't a lot of items to buy. But just it's a great place, man. It's cool to see something new. And the Giants, I know we talked about this before of characters out there in the game, and I would love to get your all's opinion on this one. But what character has the most unique sound to you that you enjoy the most? Like skeletons, giants,
Yeah.
you know?
Skellies.
It's got to be the Skellies, man. Come on, the
You hear
Skellies
that
got the most.
crunch?
Yeah, I love it, dude. And it's like Alar's saying, when you hit them, they crunch. They
You
make
got that
the bone
laugh?
crunch noise. Yeah, they got the laugh, which is awesome and amazing. Um, yeah, but the Giants, man, the Giants can be entertaining too because they get that sound that they make, you know?
And they make that little crunchy noise when they walk too, you know, that boom, 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 boom kind of thing.
Yeah,
Almost like they're
I
shaking the
that.
earth. But there's other ones out there like the fungies, little fungi tunic guys or whatever walking around. They make a weird like squishy noise when you hit them.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, dude. That's awesome.
Do any of you guys have a unique one that maybe we didn't mention? You know, fish or anything along those lines?
I like the resting sound that a ghoul makes. It makes sort of a moaning sound when it's just standing there. That's always been a very EQ sound to me.
Oh, what about zones, guys? Like Unrest. It just brought into mind Unrest. Unrest's got the spooky music, the Halloween music that plays in there, man. I love that, dude.
I like Neck Forest. Neck Forest, that's the creepiest you're
yeah.
gonna get, man. It's like the
Yeah,
weird
I
noise in the
agree.
background, the howling,
The
this
wind blowing
yeah.
sound, dude. Like, phew.
If you wanted a Halloween zone, that would be it. Every tree, I always imagine, a pumpkin, headless pumpkin horseman or whatever is gonna jump out and just kind of be like, "Oh, I got you," you're dead now. But
I think we should do AC. I think we should have like a trick or treat. What do you call it? Event. I think we should do something for Halloween. We should get some items together, and we should make the newbies go trick or treating, dude.
oh yeah, we could definitely do something like that.
Something like that, dude. Yeah, I mean, we could position ourselves and give them lokes, so they'd have to run around and come up to us and trick or treaters. Just so we'll hash it out, man. But I think that would be amazing. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite holidays. I think
If
it would
there's
be
a
awesome.
recipe for some sort of candy in the game.
Oh, I want to give them items, dude. I want to get, but yeah,
Yeah,
we get candy too. I mean,
I had a suggestion.
Mob,
A suggestion given to me by
when
Will
they
yesterday.
when they
Oh, yeah?
kill mobs.
It was he wanted us to do our own kind of like GM event from like back in the day. I don't know if any of you guys ever got to participate in GM events. They were pretty rare, and it was usually only one person that really got to sit there and do it. But they would just kind of show up, and they would be standing around. I know I got to participate in just one, and I never got to finish it because just so many people. But they were just standing around a neck, and I walked by. And immediately upon walking by, they did a paragraph of, I guess, pretext that they had ready for it. And I was like, what's going on, man? What's up? Because it was like a story-driven kind of thing. And in the text was, those keywords that are in brackets. And if you replied back to them in those brackets, it's a GM, right? And they're doing an event.
Right.
And they would teleport over to another zone because they had that power. But Will's idea was just to have like one of us in different locations and being able to send newbies to those locations and being like, okay, here's the flavor text. Here's the idea of what we're doing. Go get me, 5 fire beetle eyes and turn them into this guy in another zone. And he gives you something that then you have to go combine with something else and turn into another zone to one of us. And at the very end, you get like an item. And in the idea that you had with the Halloween, giving out stuff like that, we could definitely do like a Halloween themed, multi-quest between all of us standing there doing like the spooky story and getting the people over there to kind of participate. I don't know what you guys think about that, but
it would take planning. I think it would take planning, and we would have to sit down and decide what we want to do. Like we've talked about bum fights, where I would love to, the last GM event I remember was in the Commons. It was in the Eastern Commons, and basically the good guys got together. All the good races got together to fight the bad races. So, but the GMs had to be there because they had to turn on everybody can fight everybody. Or good could fight bad. So you didn't have to duel each other. You didn't have to run up and duel each other. You just fault. So
There's a zone in this game. I think it's over by the Rock
arena,
Mountains.
right?
Yeah, the arena. Yeah.
oh, so we could do that, man. We could get all the good races together. I mean, we could like make a couple videos, being like, hey, this is what we got planned, guys. This is what's going to happen. Bring your mains, and we're going to get to the arena, and all the good guys are going to fight the bad guys. We're going to have a good guy versus bad guy war.
It's like an all-out brawl. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
just an all-out brawl in the arena, dude. Just everybody fighting everybody. Dude.
But what would be the rules? Like armor and weapons off, like just butt naked brawling with Jello, or just like all the way around?
Armored up, dude. Armored up, and just like little groups of friends getting together and trying to work together to make a difference in the ebb and flow of the battle and stuff like that. Yeah, dude. Stuff like that. Just get the good guys together and the bad guys together and just go at it, dude. Just
Or
free for all.
I got two incoming, guys. Two incoming.
Characters with Rusty and or starting
Rooting
weapons.
and Evergreen, guys. Oh, never mind. You already got it.
I don't know. I mean, you would think you would have to have at least like caps, you know, like level 10 to level 15, maybe level 20s to level
He's rooted.
30s,
He's rooted.
something along those lines to separate it. Because like Alar was saying, if you got newbies in there, they're not going to stand a chance, you know. So
Oh,
you're going to
yeah,
want them
yeah.
to be able to participate
Yeah.
in some way.
Well, we could have two different events. We could have one for the noobs and one for the one for the big guys. One for the people, the fans who do have higher level.
Yeah,
or we
or
could
every
also
10
just
levels
get
or
them to come out to the giveaways and stuff too. They can participate like that. But I'd really like to relive that free for all, that brawl, dude. I really had a great time doing that.
Everybody on the server in there breaking the zone. You got like 1,500 people.
I don't know if we had that many fans, dude. But
I think
get
if-
together as many people as we could. You know what I'm saying?
I think if we spread the word, even if we don't have that many fans, just other people showing up, other people would want to show up because of them, you know? So, like, I think it would snowball in that respect.
Oh God! Oh, Gabtick's dead. Oh no, I couldn't save him.
Who died?
Gabtick died, guys.
Who's that?
Oh, pet.
Pet.
The pet.
Oh, I was like, dude, is there somebody else? I don't know who that is.
He wasn't paying attention.
I definitely wasn't paying attention to the pet.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not my
I
highest
clicked on him because
priority.
I saw him soloing the giant, and it was too late.
He died for a good cause, though. He died for us.
Yeah, he died saving our lives, dude.
I sometimes miss those little green lines on there. Sorry, man.
And they don't always update either. So sometimes you have to physically click on the pet itself before you get
just
that update.
holler if you need a heal if I don't see it.
I got it, man. I got the. Well, no, actually, I didn't get it. So never
Yeah,
mind.
neither of us got
Damn,
it.
failed.
Just a quick heal or something helps.
Yeah, the pet needs a hill, you know.
And then the cleric can ignore it. Because I know I always do. In groups of like level 50, if somebody says their pet needs a heal, I'm like, yeah, I gotta worry about the warrior first, pet second.
I'm just happy that my dots are sticking, man. I love the fact that I've only had two of these mobs so far resist my dots, and that makes me happy. Savik, man, dude, I know you necros get a lot of aggro, but you stop it. Just stop it. Okay? Stop it. I know you got regen though, but you're either you're getting hit a lot or you're getting lichy.
There was lots of GM events on my server when I was going through live, man. There was.
Do you remember your
like you
server's
said,
name?
I was on Saren.
I think I was on a server called Claws of Shaman. I think it was what my server name was called. I can't remember though, man. It's been so long ago, dude.
I was on Saren and it combined a couple of times with once with Mithril Mar, I think, and then I can't remember who it combined with after that. To be honest.
You know what really makes me sad? I can't remember my main troll hunter's name on World of Warcraft. And that'd be
It's World of Warcraft. No one cares.
Oh, you got an elitist, man. Everquest all the way.
but that should be something you remember, right? I mean, I spent a long time playing that guy, man.
You know, when you get older in life,
Yeah, I forget what I ate for breakfast yesterday. So
just be lucky you're not wearing a diaper and drooling right now. You know?
yet it's coming
Oh man, I
to
can
all
see
of
it
us.
now.
Yeah.
Doom the Octogenarian.
Wait until you forget that Thum was a personification of a character back, and you just take that on,
Geriatric.
laying in bed, being like, Thum, the librarian. Somebody left a comment saying they missed when Thum would say, "I'm the librarian, I'm on the case," or "I'll take the cheese," or whatever was it. That
I'll
catchphrase.
still say I'll take the case, dude. I just yeah. But I do like I like the cheese, dude.
The head cheese, man. Didn't we get something yesterday that was like head
Those are
cheese?
gonna cut
Yeah, it was a down in Runny Eye, dude. The maggot pie.
Oh yeah, the
All that
dinners
stuff,
that they had
yeah.
available, man. Those guys, they eat anything. That's nasty stuff.
Well, you know, they live in the earth, dude. They gotta eat earthy things, dude.
They don't got to. They got a cave entrance. They can come up.
Yeah, but people hunt them and kill them, dude. Goblins have a hard life, dude.
They got a hard, knock life just because they choose to.
It's a hard knock life for us. A hard knock life for us.
Baby, we can. You got to do the little mini me.
We get tricked instead of kissing. We get kicked.
I love the one with mini me in
Sing
it.
Nobody else is singing. Nobody ever sings it, dude. I mean, come on, you guys gotta get with it, dude.
I don't have a singing voice, and I think everybody
We
knows
are
it.
American Idol, dude. We
Oh
are.
my god. Star Search, man, Star Search.
Or American Fido.
I never liked American Idol, to be honest. I like Star Search. Kinder, they're
Star
nicer
Search
about
is old. That's old school, though.
Dude.
That's back in the day.
Yeah, man, Star Search. The People's Court. You guys remember the People's Court?
Dude, I just summoned. I just forged a pie, dude.
Oh, we got two coming.
Forged a
Very
pie,
fine.
dude. What the crap?
I'm rooting the one the Necropet's on. If you want to back it off.
I'm slowing the sapling.
Okay, I'm dotting both of them.
All
Now
right.
your mage pet's on it. Shoot.
Gonna assist and put some thorns on the lovely lady, Pordana. Oh no, I'm not either because I got 4% mana. Yay!
Oh, he's feared. It looks like. Oh no, maybe.
Oh, he's mad at Savage.
Oh, he tried fearing him. I think maybe it failed.
Punch in the head.
Die, lizard.
How long does slow last, by the way? Is it the whole fight, or?
That's a good question. I could look that up.
I've never really quite paid attention to it because it seems like you guys kill so quickly. But, I went ahead and cast it on this guy at the beginning of the fight, and I think it's still on him.
I'm sure there's a timer. You should get that message that says slow has worn off when it does.
No, yeah, it hadn't worn off in that fight. I was just wondering what the timer on that was. If it was like 5 minutes, something ridiculous. Or if you've had to cast it at higher levels several times in a fight or no.
Might
Okay,
be,
what am I
one
looking
of
at,
them
dude? Spell?
depends on your level and stuff too, you know?
Well, I
What
mean-
class are you? Okay, you're
I'm
a
a shaman.
shaman.
But, I mean, one of you said that you had a shaman at a higher level, level 40-something, right?
I have 42.
And
Do
you
you-
have waking sleep, right?
I
Yeah.
don't pay any attention to what the time is, man. I just
Walking
cast
sleep?
it. And...
Do you normally have to cast it more than once in a fight, or just, once at the beginning?
No, not usually, but to be honest, I do a lot of soloing, so I don't even slow when I solo. I just root and rot.
Duration
okay.
7 ticks. 3.2 minutes, brother.
Okay, so that's a pretty decent amount of time.
Usually lasts the whole fight, depending on how fast we're killing.
Yeah, if it's lasting longer than 3 minutes at a fight, that's pretty rough.
I have found grouping with him though, like when you go, like I was in COM for like 3 levels, like maybe 39 to 42 or whatever,
Right.
and you really there's like certain mobs you do slow and certain ones it's not even worth it because like by the time it lands it's like down to 40%.
Yeah.
The casters and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so you're like,
Conserve your mana for buffs, dude. Yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
or you'd be better off the nuke. So even as a shaman in the 40s, I was only slowing maybe 30% of the mobs that would come to the group in COM.
That's crazy because I know when you get to like Karnar's Castle, especially Seb, your slow is so amazing for a shaman that I can't imagine fighting anything in Seb without a shaman slow if you have it, if it's there.
Poor
because-
Donna, what are you using for a weapon? Look, she's crushing for 50 and 46, man. What is that? Is that Stave Shielding?
It is a Woo's Quivering Staff.
Oh, the two-hander. Okay, yeah, I actually
Yep.
have one of those. Very nice.
I had a nice monk give it to me for free when I was about level 5. He gave me the one-hand version. I can't remember what it's called. And then the Woo's Quivering Staff. I started using that at level 20.
Trance stick? Is it trance
Yeah, the
stick?
trance
Yeah.
sticks. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, we kind of had the exact same thing happen to our monks over there. There's a lot
yeah,
of
dude.
really great people on the server.
Yeah, I mean, I love to gush about them because, like AC says, people have been kind through us throughout our whole YouTube career. I mean, the community has just been lovely to us, and most of the time, I see people who come up and give my new characters stuff don't even know who we are. They're just doing it because they're trying to help newbies have a better time on the server.
To everybody. I mean, you
yeah,
hear about it with
yeah.
all of our friends, and everybody has a great story of when they
Yeah,
started.
dude. And that kind of community, no wonder that there's so many people loyal to this game and so many people loyal to the server because when you have a community like that,
When it
it's really is like a home away from home, and this game it's a source of joy for me. I know it's a source of joy for you guys, so it's an amazing thing, man. It really is.
Yeah, I have to agree on that one. I think what it is so many people played it the first time around and realized that it could be a great experience or a bad experience based off of your actions. And now people are coming back, they're a little bit older, or maybe a little bit wiser, and they're just like, I'm gonna do it this time for fun and not just for loot. And it shows. It shows that people are more invested in the community and the guilds that they build. And as I'm looking into Pantheon, I see a lot of people, already recruiting for guilds in a game that's not even out yet. And their whole, theme behind it is, we are a guild that played in, Everquest. We're a guild that went from Everquest to WoW, from WoW to Vanguard, from Vanguard to Aeon to, Dark Ages of Camelot. And these are people who stayed together over multiple platforms, over multiple different games. And that's an amazing thing. I don't think I've ever done that. Have you guys ever kind of kept in touch with people through, different games? Or do you just kind of, once you stop playing one game, you kind of lose touch with these people?
I had real life friends in World of Warcraft and in EverQuest. I know that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about making friends like in EverQuest and then going to World of Warcraft and finding out that they're still playing too. And no, I have to be honest and say that that's never really happened. It would be awesome if something like that would happen. But hopefully that'll happen with us in Pantheon, man. Hopefully we'll meet some people who come over from the server and who are coming to try it out, and and we can hook up and play with them. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not like we're leaving EverQuest.
Oh hell no, absolutely not. I mean, I'll be. You guys will be seeing Project 1999 content on my channel for as long as my channel is active. I can almost guarantee it, unless I become so severely. Even if I do become burned out, I mean, this is a game that I'm going to return to. As long as I'm alive and able to play video games, you guys are gonna see Project 1999 on my channel. It's just I love it too much to ever walk away from it. I mean, it might eventually get down to where you see one video a week, but I hope not. There's a lot of really cool people out here who love this game and will leave comments on these videos, letting me know how much they love it and what it means to them and how much my content and AC's content means to them. And so I want to keep that. I want that to always be a part of my channel.
Well, I mean, you're kind of restricted because you live up in the mountains. You live in the middle of nowhere, so you have to travel for your internet. And so if there's ever a snowstorm or bad hurricane or whatever kind of weather that prevents you from getting out, you're going to have those weeks where it's just going to be like one episode or maybe no episodes at all if you're not even able to get out. But it's not that you're going to be stopping. It's the same thing with me. Like, we're going to be going on for as long as we can because this is a great game, great community, and just really fun, man. I can't even stress how much joy we get out of just hanging out with the friends and discussing the game, coming up with ideas for new things they could put into it because they are creating custom content at some point down the road, which is going to be interesting. Do any of you guys out there have ideas, something that you might want to see yourself, a zone that's kind of been, in the back of your idea?
New mobs.
Yeah, new mobs. Like what kind of new mobs?
Like whatever. I don't care. As long as it's not been in the game before.
Well, that's a restriction, anyways. Like they can't do anything that's already been in the game. So.
Let me think of something off. Maybe Banshees. Banshees is undead.
Ooh, that would not be
glowing,
bad.
wispy woman, who screams and does damage sonic. Just any kind of mob that hasn't been used before. I don't want to see any orcs. I don't want to see any giants or anything.
Burned
like
out
that.
on
Give me
orcs.
something new.
Burned out on orcs
Well,
for sure. Yeah.
See orcs and goblins and things like that. Those are pretty standard.
That's the problem is they're too standard. They're in everything. We want to see something new. That's not something we want to see in every zone. The Banshees, I think, is good because it could have that unique voice sound to it. If they get the right thing, that scream is going to be so amazing if they get it right. Or just so, let me turn my own sound off so I don't have to hear it anymore.
Because it hurts.
I wouldn't mind seeing some beholders.
Yeah, beholders would be a good idea, Lord. Beholder would be an excellent. But they already kind of have that, though, with the eyeballs and runny eye and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they're not exactly beholders.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the mob one spell it's basically an enchanter.
Is that mob right there loose? That mob is loose, guys. I'm going to pull it.
What would you guys think
poor
if,
Don's got it.
I got it. I'm on it.
What would you guys think if they came out with a new race for a player-based race?
I would
They have.
What would it bring to the table though? Like that we don't already have is the question. Like I understand people want more races to kind of pick from, but what's the unique aspect to it? Because that's the thing about EverQuest. Everything has something that gives you something and then takes it away. So if you play a Dark Elf, you get that bad faction. You play
What
a
race would
troll.
it be? I don't want it to be.
Or-
you guys want Froglocks to be?
No, they can't bring that back anyways because they already had it.
Yeah.
You could play monsters. You
Yep.
get tired of playing a character, you can log on.
Maybe an orc.
Monsters.
You know, the dark side needs more people. I mean,
think-
we've only got like what 3-4 races.
Yeah, I think they stayed away from orcs because it was too much like World of Warcraft. You know, like that was their territory almost.
Well, give us something. Give us something along those lines. Maybe
Oh, that's me thinking.
Banshees? Banshees is a
No.
good idea.
Maybe treants. Maybe evil treants. Maybe you could be a tree-like race
And just be really, really slow as a runner because you're a tree.
Duar.
and have the best regeneration in the game.
Yeah, because you're taking it away from the lizards. You'd have to give them something else other than regen. Maybe I don't know, something like with growth. Maybe you can plant yourself down in the ground and be unmovable. So
Or
there's
you
no
could have
pushing.
damaged
Yeah,
skin
that'd
that's
be cool.
natural.
Huh.
So as a tank,
You
can,
can't
like,
be
the
pushed.
natural damage
Or maybe you push better or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I like that, dude.
giving yourself that grasping roots almost type of thing, or maybe you're unrootable because you already have roots or something along those lines.
Nah, don't do that.
But you're really slow anyway, so you wouldn't really want to be a pooler, but you'd be a great tank because you got that.
It'd make an excellent tank race. Yeah, that would be interesting.
It'd be hard to play as a Trent, It just I don't know, man. That just sounds weird, but yeah, they could pull it off.
It could be something like you. I mean, you'd even have better strength and stamina than ogres.
What would they be though?
Along that lines.
Neutral, good, evil?
Oh, you'd have to be evil, man. You'd have to be this dark, dying-looking tree-like thing that doesn't have
Ooh.
leaves or anything like that. Just the wood is black, the eyeballs are red and glowing.
Or maybe
And,
no
because-
eyeballs. Maybe no eyeballs. Just those.
Maybe white, like Batman. They could be like Batman trees.
Or what do they call those things in the wood? The knots. They could be like deformed knots. Yeah, because I'm Batman.
Ants.
Yeah, they could do like the little imps. No, they did imps in EverQuest too, and
No, not imps. Ents. E-N-T-S. For tree ants.
okay. Well, I guess you could do something along those lines.
Like
Oh, you could be a
river
pet
trunk-
class too. You could have a little shrub.
Now you're getting a little ridiculous.
Come on, dude. You could be one of the knights who say neat.
Oh my god.
That's a shrubbery.
You could get spells like termites.
Or you could create your own spells.
That'd
From
be
other spells.
that'd be
you
too
can
powerful.
modify spells for your own spell book.
I think that
And
would be
if
too
you could
powerful
take
to
it
be honest.
down, somebody could, like in a PvP, if they ever do a PvP.
Maybe you can only modify one spell per level though, or something like that.
Well, no, you could make your own, but you would have to be out of the game doing your own research.
I don't. Yeah, that's a lot. Plus,
Like how you do in D&D when you want to make your own spell.
you got to also remember that if the mechanics aren't in the game for it, we got one incoming. Then you're going to have to program that into the game, and the guys who do P99, they are incredibly talented. I don't think they have the time or maybe even the knowledge to be able to do that kind of work on a system that has been around for so long, because they're not just creating coding, they have to go into the coding that already exists and find the right places to change that up. So that's probably a lot of effort.
I think it would take a lot of coding and stuff like that too, man. But the tank item, the tank idea, I like. You'd be one of the tougher tanks in the game. And the unmovable, or maybe move you easier. Maybe he could push the mobs all by himself
Well,
since he's
what
this
blank-
huge hulking creature. Stuff like that. Yeah, there's definitely ideas you could bounce around, dude.
Yeah. Or the Banshee, the Banshee would be kind of cool because it would always levitate. So you just have like an eternal levitate on all the time.
Oh, that would I like that, dude. I like that, and she could be an undead race, undead class.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe even better, you could have something like a race that's fire elemental, and it could be neutral. So you could basically choose to align with the evil race, or you could choose to align with because EverQuest doesn't really have anything like that. You don't have any race out here that can go, okay, I want to be with the dark elves and the ogres that are, I want to be, well, I guess with faction you could do that
Yeah.
with any race.
Some of the
so.
dark elves can get around fairly easy if they don't pick the wrong god.
Oh, I got a malachite. Anybody need a malachite?
Yep. Yeah, I'll take that.
Malachite. Malachite, that cool, refreshing breeze.
On live, I remember druids being evil. Certain druids being, just play an evil druid, and they'd kill guards and stuff.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
can
if that
definitely do
happens
that.
here as much, but there was evil druids.
Gilahundra, I can't give it to you.
I would love to see an underwater
All the crap.
underwater
There we
race.
go.
You know, a creature.
Oh, yeah, like a mermaid or like a
Evil.
Sogwin.
Evil though. Like I want to see it vicious looking. I want to see it deformed and like
about a
grotesque.
Sogwin.
What about that last race playable race that they got? I was looking at that last night.
Almost as if you're watching that movie Cabin in the Woods at the very end where he sees his merman.
Yeah, the mermaid. Yeah,
Yeah, his
dude.
merman. It's just like, oh my god, that is so hideous looking, but it's like right on because it has no
Yeah,
feet. I think that would be cool, man. I
And
think
the
that
blood
would.
coming out of his back when it was eating his face.
Oh,
Such a good
jeez.
touch. Such a good
No
touch.
Jar Jar Binks. He's underwater.
Somebody slap him, please.
Jar Jar Binks.
Just thinking, man.
Some people gonna die.
No, you weren't thinking it. That's the problem, dude.
Misa gets him so.
Oh man, I can already see. I don't think they even put that guy in the Star Wars universe in their video game, so I don't think they're gonna put it in this one. But
Actually, they did in one game that I played on. I think it was the PlayStation 2, dude. It was
just one though, just one, right?
Yeah.
It was a test to see if it would work, and everybody's like, "No, we ain't buying that game."
Anyway, guys, on that horrible note that Donald just brought up,
Right?
Jesus Christ,
It's a
dude.
horrible.
Misa gotta take a break.
We're gonna end the video here. I want to thank all my friends for coming out, guys. Go check out AC Gamer's channel, dude. There's lots of new content that he's coming out with, lots of new games he's playing. Go support my friend, please. Love you guys. I love your butts, and we will catch you all in the next video.
Subscribe. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.